What is the homeopathic approach then? How do I come to a decision of whether I want to give remedy A, B, or C? So let me explain to you my approach. To me, the inspection of the burn wound is very important. What does the burn wound look like? The stage at which the homeopathic treatment is started. If a patient came to me on day 1, the remedy would be different, versus they came to me on day 5, the remedy would be different. What is the sensation that the patient is experiencing over there? If there are any other very strong concomitants, I would want to address that. The remedy could be related to the constitutional remedy. So I always keep that in mind. If there is a remedy that will be related to the constitutional remedy, of course, I will consider the temperament. I will consider some essential mentals. And lastly, I will also decide whether I want to give an acute or I want to give a constitutional prescription to the person. Friends, do you know that in complete repertory, we have 116 remedies that are listed under burns? If we are thorough with our study, we should be able to distinguish the burn of each remedy one from the other, whether it be the look or the symptoms. It is not possible in 2 hours for me to be able to do that humongous task. However, I will give you a few tips of how to be able to understand where to read, where are these hints, and where do we get it from. So friends, just as we have this, do you know that we have 3rd degree burns written in complete? And burns 3rd degree complete, we have arsenic, we have cantharis, we have cyclamen, creosote, and we have sulfur as the remedies given. We also have 4th grade. So we have 4th degree, arsenic, carbovage, causticum, cyclamen, lachesis, saponaria, and sickle. We are not using our repertory to the fullest. If we use our repertory to the fullest, we have such hidden gems over there. I think we all need to actually, we homeopaths, we need to plunder our repertories and our materia medicas, because there are such gems and such nuggets of wisdom there that it gives us a fantastic result if you have gone through this even once in your lifetime. Then there is a very beautiful repertory, Nair's repertory. And in Nair's repertory, we specifically have a chapter which says touch, passive motions, injuries, burns. And there it is wonderfully depicted over there with lot of sub-rubrics over there as to how to use these remedies. And since there are 31 remedies, distinguishing these remedies will not be a problem at all to be able to understand how each remedy reacts when there is a burn. You know, friends, in India, we all make sweets, and most of our sweets are dipped into sugar syrups, chasani as we would call. And these sugar sweets which we dip, we need to have the exact consistency as shown in the photograph of what is the thickness of the sugar syrup. Friends, so a patient I remember years ago of mine, she had this habit of always taking a ladle, putting it into the vessel, and then just pouring it back again to see whether it is 1 strand or it is 2 strands. And once while doing so, a drop of sugary fluid, hot sugar fluid, went into her eye. Remedy? What remedy could we give? Should we give her cantharis? What should we give her? You know, friends, we have this wonderful rubric in Nair which says ophthalmia, burns caused by a drop of boiling sugar. And there is one single remedy there, friends, and that remedy is hemamelis. Then, friends, in India, we fry a lot of puris. We use a lot of fried stuff. And this is burning hot oil. Does that mean that if a drop of oil went into your eye, also you should use hemamelis? No, the chapter here is different. Here under complete, you have inflammation from burns, and the remedies there are cantharis and Calibicromicum. Friends, For burns, general fire chemicals to prevent the blisters from arising. Mind you, to prevent them from arising, we have two very prominent remedies. Cantharis, we use left, right, and center for most cases of burns. The remedy which we really don't use so often is Kali Mur. In the Dictionary of Practical Materia Medica by Clark, I'll read. When the cells of the epidermis lose molecules of Kali Mur in consequence of a morbid irritation, then the fibrin comes to the surface as a white or whitish gray mass. When dried, this forms a mealy covering. If the irritation has seized upon the tissue under the epidermis, then fibrin and serum are exuded, causing the affected spot on the epidermis to rise in blisters. Similar processes may take place in and below the epithelial cells. This wonderfully explains the action of Kali Mur in case of burns. And this is all written in the Dictionary of Practical Materia Medica by Clark.
So hello and namaste, this is Dr. Gaurang here, and I'm here to invite you for our new course on Repertory. This course starts in June. It's a very special course because it's going to be 20 sessions, 30 hours, and we are inviting homeopaths across the world. Actually, we have homeopaths like Jeremy Sher, Dr. Gajanan, Dr. Borkar, Dr. Mayuresh, myself. So this course starts in June and it will extend for 3 to 4 months. You will get an access for this course for entire next 2 years. You can watch it the way you want, how you want. The price for the course is extremely minimal. It's a certificate course. You will be learning all different types of repertories and mastering the repertory, because remember that every homeopathic genius master was once a repertory student. So with that idea, for last few years we wanted to do this course, but now we are going to have it here. So I invite you for this course. Welcome. You have to write an email on the email ID given below, gaurang@gmail.com. Thank you. So hello and namaste, this is Dr. Gaurang here, and I'm here to invite you for our new course on Repertory. This course starts in June. It's a very special course because it's going to be 20 sessions, 30 hours, and we are inviting homeopaths across the world. Actually, we have homeopaths like Jeremy Sher, Dr. Gajanan, Dr. Borkar, Dr. Mayuresh, myself. So this course starts in June and it will extend for 3 to 4 months. You will get an access for this course for entire next 2 years. You can watch it the way you want, how you want. The price for the course is extremely minimal. It's a certificate course. You will be learning all different types of repertories and mastering the repertory, because remember that every homeopathic genius master was once a repertory student. So with that idea, for last few years we wanted to do this course, but now we are going to have it here. So I invite you for this course. Welcome. You have to write an email on the email ID given below, gaurang@gmail.com. Thank you.